Hello and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news that's been going around in the last 24 hours, the latest Manchester United news now, the latest Manchester United news today, and there's actually quite a lot of news and transfer news that's come out lately. Some positive stories, some negative stories, but I'm going to start with the two biggish kind of stories and then I'll get into the smaller stories. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about Kounde. He's a Sevilla centre-back, I believe he's 21, Brazilian. He has been linked to Manchester United. There's a lot of rumours, news and reports about Manchester United possibly going in for him in January, and I'm going to be discussing what that said. Do I believe we'll make a move for him in January and more? In terms of centre-backs, you know, Upamecano and Varane are other centre-backs that have been linked to us, and I'll talk about my thoughts on that news and is there a possibility we could sign them. I'll be talking about our three main centre-back targets. Do I think I'll get any of them in January? Do I think they might come next summer, and my thoughts on that? But what I will say before I actually get into that news and tell you what it is said, with Manchester United, although our owners have no ambition of ever closing the gap on City and Liverpool, no ambition of us being title winners again, they just want money out of the club. I tell you one thing, if Manchester United don't look like they're going to get top four in January, I believe they are more likely to spend. The one thing about Glazers and Woodward is they care about top four because it gives them money. They might not care about winning the league, but they care about top four. So although my expectations for the people that run Manchester United are low, with the way we're going, I do think we can spend it in January. But I'm going to discuss that when I actually get into the news. I'm also going to be talking about Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo, Portuguese duty, tested positive for coronavirus. Bruno was with him, however Bruno did test negative. However, could Bruno have to go in 2-week quarantine and maybe miss some crucial games? And imagine having Martial and Bruno out for crucial games would not look good for us. Mata turning down big money in Saudi Arabia to stay at Man United. Romero to MLS, and just all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. So please hit that like button and subscribe down below to Alice Talks so you don't miss daily Manchester United related content from me. But first things first, I'm going to start with the Manchester United centre-back news. And the biggest sort of story that's been going around is Kounde from Sevilla to Manchester United. Now I know he's a Manchester City target and he is a good young centre-back, so what's the news and where's it come from? Now it's come from Rob Dawson of ESPN. So the Manchester Evening News summed up a report by ESPN saying, United target Jules Kounde. Manchester United have added Sevilla defender Jules Kounde to the defensive shortlist according to reports. The Frenchman was targeted by Manchester City over the summer, but ESPN claim United will look to sign the new defender in January if their defensive form doesn't improve. Kounde is believed to be valued at 70 million euros. He continued it up by basically saying, it is reported that the 21-year-old will only be signed provided United can get rid of Phil Jones and Marcus Rojo off their book. Now, getting rid of Phil Jones and Marcus Rojo isn't going to be easy when you're overpaying pretty crap players, and that is why you need a sporting director, because then we wouldn't be in that position. 70 million euros, we did spend 80 million pounds on the fridge in Maguire, so spending 70 million euros on a centre-back wouldn't surprise me. Rob Dawson also said that Manchester United have added Sevilla's Jules Kounde to their list of players they would like to sign in January. However, and there's a lot of if, buts and maybes with this news, and again, not here on Reliable Journalists. I think, you know, this could maybe be a PR spin to add some positivity around Manchester United. I think, you know, with the way our defensive form is going, I can see us signing a centre-back in the summer, but I can't really see us signing a centre-back in January, but I can see us spending money in January, if that makes sense. I could see us signing like a 20-30 million pound player in January if it's just drastic, if we are just drastic. I think, you know, Kounde is a player that I'd actually quite like at Manchester United. I think Solskjaer would quite like him, but it's Manchester United and you can't predict what this club is going to do. Who would have said at the start of July, when we finished third, got Champions League, that we wouldn't sign Sancho and we get Pellegrini, Traore, not even Adama Traore, some Ahmed Traore and Cavani. Like, who would have predicted that? It's Manchester United, you can't predict anything. But I do think this news could be a PR spin. But I'm sure Gunnar Solskjaer and the club know they need a new centre-back, and I'm sure he is a target. They did say he was a target. Do I think he will come? Honestly, right now, no. But you don't know. You don't know with Manchester United. I never rule anything out. But, you know, it's a bit early, the transfer window isn't open yet, links aren't too strong. Now, talking to centre-backs linked to us, it was revealed that Upamecano was one of Ollie's primary transfer targets for the summer, and obviously, the board, they didn't deliver it. So, Upamecano to Manchester United. Now, I think he has a 50 million euro release clause that comes into place this summer. So in terms of January, would it happen? Probably not, because they could get him cheaper in the summer. I know Ollie wants him. I know he's a player that Man United have wanted for a while. Well, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the people at Man United that actually care about the club, not money. But I think Upamecano is a player we would probably go for in the summer, but a young top player like him, there's going to be a lot of competition. I mean, we fought for the competition for Sancho, and we still didn't get Sancho. Woo! But again, Upamecano, you know, we'll have to see next summer, but I know that Manchester United would like him. So again, Kounde, Upamecano, you know, they're targets of us, but with Manchester United, you can't predict anything. So, you know, all we know right now is they're targets. We'd like them, but who knows what's going to happen. And the final defender and news story around the centre-back being linked to us is Raphael Varane. Okay, I would love Raphael Varane, but I don't think he'd want to come to Manchester United. Pogba comes out and says he wants to go to Real Madrid and all this. I don't want to get into that. And then all of a sudden we're getting Raphael Varane, Paul Pogba swap deal rumours. Now, some fans have been getting excited by this, but again, I don't think there's anything in this. Could be a PR spin. I just think Pogba says he wants to go to Madrid. Oh, Man United, they need to send it back. Let's create a story about Raphael Varane and Paul Pogba having a swap deal. I don't think Madrid would sell Raphael Varane. I'd like him. I'm pretty sure Ollie would like him, but I can't see that happening. In terms of all those three centre-backs that we've been linked to, in the summer, most likely Upamecano, because I know he's been a long-term target. In January, maybe we'll put in like a 20 million euro bid for Kounde and then 20 million euros in add-ons and it get rejected and that'd be it. Probably, who knows. But that is the news around centre-backs Manchester United in January. So we'll have to see where this story goes. But as of now, take it with a pinch of salt. We're only targeting them. No one tier 1 reliables on it. Could be a PR spin. Now, talking of negativity, so Ronaldo has coronavirus. Bruno Fernandes plays with Ronaldo because they're both Portuguese. Now, Bruno Fernandes tested negative for coronavirus. However, it's believed the symptoms do stay in for around 2 weeks. So Bruno Fernandes could test positive next week, which would mean he'd miss 2 weeks of football, which would be the same 2 weeks that Anthony Martial misses, which would not be good for Manchester United, considering our fixtures in the next month are Leipzig, PSG, Arsenal and Chelsea. So yeah, we're probably going to get fucked. Whoop! But there is a little bit of a worry around Bruno Fernandes, and knowing our luck, at the moment he'd probably test positive, but right now Bruno Fernandes is negative, so let's hope he stays negative. Now, the final two stories I want to touch on are Sergio Romero and Juan Mata. Now, Sergio Romero could be going to the MLS. He was quite close to joining Everton on deadline day. They actually offered to pay all his wages, but Manchester United did not want a loan for Sergio Romero, and it's believed because the MLS window is still open, Sergio Romero could be going to the MLS. Considering, you know, he's not in the Champions League squad, I think he will leave. I think Sergio Romero is a good servant to Manchester United. He's a good player, and I think it's only fair we let him leave because I think he wants game time. And the other story is about Juan Mata. Apparently, Juan Mata rejected like a £15 million a year deal to play in Saudi Arabia. And you know what? Fair enough to Juan Mata. Do I believe Juan Mata should be sold? Do I believe he's deadwood? In a way, yes. I think he is on quite high wages and he doesn't play regularly. However, he's a player that you can't dislike. Whenever Mata plays, he's normally good. I mean, he does play in the cup games. Mata is a good player. He's not as physical and quick as he used to be. He's ageing and he is past it, but Mata is a good player. He's a respectful player. He's a player that I'm happy is at Man United. A lot of players, people like Deadwood, Mata sell him. I have no issue with Mata being at Man United. I know he took a slight wage cut to actually stay here longer. He's a good professional. He's got a good attitude. But I think in terms of the end of the season, I would probably sell Mata because I'd like to improve that quality more. I have no issue if Mata stays or leaves because right now I think we need Mata with no Martial. I think we need Mata on the right, Greenwood centre, Rashford on the left, if you get what I mean. But it looks like Mata's really happy at Manchester United and he wants to stay. And you know what? Fair play to Mata. He's playing football for money, not happiness, although he is getting a lot of money at Manchester United anyway. But yeah, I want you to actually let me know your thoughts on the Mata situation. Would you sell or keep Mata? You have 2 weeks after the transfer window to go abroad. Would you sell or keep Mata? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have not already, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.